Hi, Paul, can you hear me? Hi, Paul.
Yep. There you go. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
It's Angie.
Hi,
Yeah,
Angie.
yeah. Hi. Is anybody here for this meeting? Hello?
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, it seems, are you home?
No, I'm not home or I'd be in the building down there. So,
Yeah, so they're not receiving us.
I don't know. I saw them try to sign on, but I'm gonna try to text Judy.
Okay, Paul, did you get anything?
Not yet. I'm trying to call whoever is hosting it.
Hello,
Yeah, I see.
hello.
Hey, Judy.
Yeah,
Hey, we're here.
we're having problems with the microphone.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
Angie and I are here.
okay, so thank you. Thank you for putting up with this. Let's see, we're gonna call the meeting to order at 7:05. Is Valerie on there? No, Valerie.
I don't see her.
Okay. Hey, John, you want to double do me with minutes? Guess I missed something. Okay, roll call, Angie DeSantos,
I'm here.
Paul Varga,
Here.
John Kopak,
Here.
Christina Davis. Here. Jesse Burnham,
Here.
Garth Bean, Hugh McKenzie, and Esther Jagosinski. Okay, I am going to seat Christina for Garth Bean. All right. So communications, Christine had already put the legal notice for the budget meeting for April 18th. We should be seeing that come out in the paper shortly. And the meeting is going to be at 7 o'clock on Tuesday, the 18th. And the meeting is for the 3 questions to the public. Shall the town of Ashford appropriate the sum of $3,839,250 for the general government budget? I'll give you a copy. And $2,189,042 for the capital improvement budget for the fiscal year 2023, and the total appropriation being $6,028,292. The second one, the sum of $23,603,830, the town of Ashford share, which is $3,680,487, be appropriated for the operation and maintenance of Region 19 for the public school system for July 1st, 2023 to 2024. That's the one we'll have to correct tonight. And the third question, shall the town of Ashford appropriate the sum of $8,578,536 for the Ashford Board of Education budget for fiscal year 2023. So that's what we have for the hearing. That's the general. Did I do the general? The general. Commissioner, yeah, okay. It's just a copy. All right. I don't think I have any more communications at the moment. Okay. Well, there was one other communication from Christine too about, we had spoken about the Ashford additional funding of the 5,000, whatever it was. And she had recommended that we wait and for me to call the auditor and ask how we can rectify that if we want to.
Hey, Judy,
Yep.
this is Paul, because I was kind of the cause of that. I think that there's a misunderstanding. I don't, and I don't think anybody intends on changing the total capital projects budget. All I was saying was that because we only moved the 1% allowance into the schools on a non-lapsing fund, that we move the additional funds, which is just under $5,000 from unlapsing funds to CNR. Does
Yeah,
that
well,
make sense?
Yes, it does make sense, but, and I don't have any issue, yay or nay with it. The issue right now is we really can't do anything because we've already set the budget. The budget's been in the paper and the hearing is now going into the paper. And then if we tried to change,
Right, but that's kind of my point. We're not changing the numbers in the budget. We're
Right.
changing the amount we put into capital non-recurring, which is something we do like anytime we want. I mean, if you can check with the auditor, that's fine. I thought about it over the weekend and I was like, I think there's some confusion here because we were talking, it got a little confusing last week when we were talking about all the different budgets and numbers. And then I thought about it after that, the hearing and everything. And I'm like, wait a minute, we're not changing the actual budget number. We're just moving different amounts from different funds.
So yes, I get that, Paul, and I'm not arguing with you, but we need to talk to the auditor on the correct way to move those monies since we've already locked in what we're doing.
Okay, yeah, that's
and I
fine.
would feel more comfortable having the professional tell us so that we don't get bit next year.
All right. Yeah, no, it's fine. I just wanted to make sure that people understood what I was trying to get at, that I don't want to change the budget number. So that I do not want to do. So.
Yep, I hear you. Okay, the only other communication I'll state is, during the meetings, we're going by Robert's rules. Please don't interrupt people. If you want to address the subject, raise your hand and the chair will notice you and call on you. This way we can get a little bit more organized and speak more freely. I just ask for your patience. And that's all I have for communications. Public comments. I don't even know if we have any public. Any comments? Good. Approval of the minutes for Thursday, March 30th. Do I have a motion for the approval of the minutes for March 30th, 2023?
So moved, Angie.
Do I have a second? I'll second it. Discussion?
There was one correction that I saw on there. I don't have it in front of me, but that was the meeting where we did the vote for to move the 1%, right? For the Board of Education.
I believe it was.
I don't think my name is listed in the vote for that.
Okay.
And it was a yes from me.
Did you guys hear that?
I did.
I'm confused.
What's
I
the
thought
other-
you had to raise your hand. I thought you had to raise your hand and then we'd be called on, but I didn't hear anybody.
Yeah, John.
On, John.
Yeah,
Is that what we're supposed to do?
yes. So
And can you see me
normally,
with my hand?
normally in the public meeting, When you're online, yeah, you can raise your hand, you can raise that hand, or you can raise the other yellow hand. And then if you're in a public meeting, you're supposed to raise your hand before you speak. So that way we're not over talking each other.
So are you talking about a public hearing or this meeting
All
today?
meetings are Robert's rules.
Okay, so today we have to raise our hand and then you'll acknowledge that person.
Yes, I'm just clarifying,
Right.
so we can, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So can you see me? I'm not sure if you can see me.
I can see you, Angie.
Okay, good.
Can you see us?
No, but that doesn't matter. You'll just say it out loud.
Are you good?
All right.
Okay, any more corrections? Jesse?
Yeah, this is Jesse. I don't know if it's worth mentioning or really correcting it, but I just wanted to state, like, I did arrive to the meeting late via Zoom, and I was on for most of the discussions after the selectmen's update, but I didn't request to have Hugh unseated just because I didn't have stuff with me. I was at work.
Okay. Um, okay. Yeah, usually I'm pretty good. If you guys notify me that you want somebody to be seated for you, I do that. You're supposed to notify. Sometimes we get it, sometimes we
And I
don't.
thought that worked great, and it was more of an interrupting of the meeting. Change that through.
Yeah, tonight I didn't get anything from Garth. I haven't actually heard from Garth, but I'm just assuming that, for Christina to be seated with us is a good idea. Okie dokie. Any more changes?
Can you see my hand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I thought that Garth and I had said, whenever we're not here, Christina will seat for us. So we don't have to say it all the time. We're not going to be able to be here, or you may have forgotten or whatever.
Yeah,
You know
well,
what I mean?
they say that you're supposed to have it in writing of who you recommend to seat for you.
Okay,
That way you have
Okay.
objective evidence that you actually said it, and then nobody can give you a hard time. And, I mean, I don't think
Okay.
anybody really cares on the board, but there
So,
are people who do.
follow up with this. So I can't make if we have a meeting next week, and I'm not sure because, but if we were having a meeting next week, I'm going away. So I will email you and say, I'm not going to be there, see Christina.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we'll do that.
Thank you.
Okay.
You all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Any more changes? Nothing? Okay. A motion to approve the minutes from March 30th, 2023. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you. Motion passes unanimously. The next item was approved minutes from the public hearing, Tuesday, April 4th. So those haven't been posted yet, but they were basically the motions I sent to Sherry just tonight because I didn't see them up there. But there was a change for Region 19. I didn't put the total with the grants. So the motion is to approve an appropriation of $3,680,487 for Ashford's share of $23,603,830 for Region 19 School District budget for fiscal year 2023-2024. and the increase is a 5.1%. So I think we might have to vote on that again to make it official, right? So do I have a motion? I can motion. So I'll motion. I need a second.
I'll second Angie.
To approve the appropriation of $3,680,487 for Ashford's share of $23,603,830 for Region 19 School District budget for fiscal year 2023-2024. Increase of 5.1%. All those in favor?
Just, we have discussion on that first.
Oh, sorry, yes.
In the email you sent, it says, 20,035,910.
Mhm.
But I thought what you just read off seemed different than that, so I just wanted to check.
Yeah, so that was, like I said, my confusion. The 20,000, and I'll read it exactly as it was given to me. The 20,000 was without, that's what they originally sent me, without the grants and everything included. So the full amount, let me get the email up. And this is from Janet Bellamy and the superintendent. So the superintendent and I spoke after Region 19 meeting ended. I realized you might need further clarification regarding the final numbers sent your way. The motion passed by Region 19 tonight was to approve the total budget amount of $23,603,830 for 2023 and 2024. This number, the $23,603,830 minus revenues and expenses of $3,567,920 equals the member town contribution of $20,035,910. The number I texted you earlier. So the numbers that she gave us after the grants and our portion never changed, just the total from the.
Okay.
And then the only thing other thing that changed was the percentage. So they're saying that the percentage is a 5.1%. I think in our record we had 5.0. We had 5.08. It's actually a 5.1. And she put, maybe this provides more clarity for the reflection of the information. So we actually need the top number in our motion, not the one without the grants.
The 23 million one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, because that's the real number. The 20 million one is without the grants, and then our portion is the 3,680,487. Any other questions, guys? I'm not watching your hands. Okay, John?
This is for the minutes from the public hearing,
Mm-hmm.
but we can't change what was in the public hearing.
No, but we have to vote tonight to make the correction. So I was bringing it up that the minutes had the wrong statement.
So it's okay that the minutes had the wrong statement, but I don't think we can correct that in the minutes, in approving the minutes of that meeting. I think we have to
We have
have
to
a
add it.
separate we have to add this as an agenda item
Yep,
for the
I
meeting
agree.
and do it that way.
Okay, yep, sorry, I got ahead of myself.
And since we don't have the rest of the minutes for the public hearing, can we just postpone voting on the public hearing to the next meeting when we have the minutes for that one?
So the minutes we can postpone, but the action we can't.
Right, but that has to be a separate.
Because the
agenda.
action is actually happening as we're doing it, because it'll probably be in the paper
Right.
tomorrow.
Okay.
I put the cart before the horse, that's all.
Okay, so then, Judy, you made that motion and Angie seconded it, so would
We
you
rescind
like
it.
to? Okay,
Yeah, we'll resend it and we'll put it down in new business. So I rescind the motion to have the approved appropriation of the $3,680,487 for Ashford share. Blah, blah, blah. Angie, do I have to get her to rescind it too?
no,
Okay. All right. Then we're moving on to new business. Which, yeah, we would have been adding it now. Because we don't, selectmen's update. I don't think Bill's on. Okay. So we have budget feedback from the public hearing and any changes from that hearing. I mean, we could kind of fit it in that too.
Mhm.
So item B. Okay, so I'll motion here. To approve an appropriation of $3,680,487 for Ashford share of the $23,603,830 for Region 19 district budget for fiscal year 2023, an increase of 5.1%, to be amended from last week. I mean, April 4th.
This is Jesse, I'll second that.
Thank you, Jesse.
do you have a copy of that for me?
Any discussion? Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you, guys. Here you go, John.
Thank you.
Okay. The next item is C, amendment of Ashford Board of Finance budget policies. So in the budget packet itself, it had the budget policies, it had the financial and the budget. On page 2 of the budget policy, it had dates called out in paragraph 5, 7, and 8. The dates were incorrect. So we have to get this updated to reflect the correct information. So paragraph 5, on March 28th, 2023, Region 19 Board of Education shall hold a public hearing to present the superintendent's proposed budget. On May 1st, 2023, Region 19 Board of Education shall adopt that finalized budget. And then, which shall be presented to a Region 19 annual budget meeting of May 2nd, 2023. So those were the corrections in that first paragraph. I haven't found the draft yet so that I could update it as a document. I'm just letting you guys know the exact dates so you're aware what I was sticking in there. So paragraph 7, the Board of Finance shall hold at least one public hearing on the budget. The public hearing for 2023-2024 shall be scheduled for April 4th, 2023. And that was the only change in that one. And then paragraph 8, the annual town budget meeting shall be held April 4th, 2023. And then the sentence that's the annual budget meeting will adjourn to referendum to be held May 2nd, 2023. And that's what I found thus far, just with the dates, so that everybody knows what dates are what. Did anybody read the, oh, sorry, Christina.
The other thing that what got mentioned at the public hearing that I don't know if needs to be addressed is the voting time. That's so in the packet for the budget book, right? It says on page 3 that we're voting from noon to 8 p.m. But that,
Yeah.
did Bill say that has to be, what was it, 6 a.m.?
So the new budget package that's coming out, when we're talking about the budget here, that was just the policy changes. So the budget itself had a couple changes for the new packet that's coming out for the 18th. So yes, the voting will be done May 2nd, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. There was a change in the budget highlights under general government for the minus 0.06%. You corrected that to a decrease instead of an increase. Let's see. The second page with Region School District 19 Board of Education, I corrected the 20,035,910 to reflect the 23,603,830. And then capital improvements under state LoSiP and town aid road grants, the total was 197,600. That, I guess, just got recently updated, so I was told that was different. So we updated it for the 18th. And then that's pretty much the changes for what's going to be printed on the new one coming out.
So those changes are for the budget though, but what we're looking at are changes for actual board policy, right?
Yeah, so
So
I said that
those aren't part of this. The only thing part of this is the
is the dates.
paragraphs, right, the dates for the 3 paragraphs.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just responding to her questions of the fixes
Can
for
I
the
take a
budget.
photograph of that when we're done?
Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted on the other. Okay. So I don't think at this point we really have to do anything with the policy until I get it corrected. I just wanted you guys to know the right dates, and then I'm going to try to see if I can get that completed before they get the second batch printed for the 18th. But the financial policies will be in there anyway. Those were okay.
Judy. So are we voting on this change, these changes tonight, or is this just informational?
It's just informational to let everybody know the dates. Hi, Angie.
Yeah, do you want me to keep on telling you when you're not following Robert's rules with people have to raise their hand?
Oh, who didn't?
Want me to remind you because it's going to take a little it takes a little while to get used to.
Angie, who didn't follow the rule now?
What's that?
Who didn't follow the rule?
John just spoke out.
No, he raised his hand.
Well, I didn't hear you say John, but okay.
No, I apologize.
Well, no, I noticed it, but I can't see you guys, so I can't see what happened. And I didn't hear John's name, so I didn't know if you did that. We get ideas and we just want to have to say it. So it's going to be hard for all of us anyway.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. That, if you saw that 11%, John, on there, I'm going to keep it at the 10% because it's just stating what the lowest, what we normally hover around. Up here is the more important one that we're talking about, the unassigned funds. In that paragraph, the Board of Finance maintains unassigned funds of approximately 10%. It's just a general statement. John?
I will only include the items that were on the agenda, referencing those 3 paragraph changes.
That's fine. Okay, so in comments, I had already told you guys about the Board of Selectmen set the date for public referendum. The hearing is April 18th and the referendum is the 2nd, I believe. And on the 2nd, the voting is going to be between 6 a.m. and 8 p.m. Oh, you guys are clear that Tuesday, April 18th is at 7 p.m., right?
Yep.
Okay. John?
Could you just repeat the date for the referendum again?
Okay.
And the hearing was 5/18.
So 4/18, April 18th.
April 18th.
Yep. At 7 p.m.
Yep.
And then May 2nd is the referendum, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m.
And
That's the voting.
on
Public
the 18th, what are we calling that? That's the annual town meeting?
annual budget meeting referendum, they're calling it. And then special town meeting, annual budget meeting is the May 2nd.
So annual budget meeting is 4/18 and the referendum is 5/2. What else are we calling the referendum?
Yeah, I don't know why she did that. It is confusing. So the 18th, we have annual town meeting adjourning to referendum. And then May 2nd, we have Ashford Town budget referendum. But they wrote it as pursuant to section 7.7 of General Statutes of Connecticut, revision 1958, as amended, no vote would be taken at said special town meeting, annual budget meeting upon items 2, 3, and 4. Rather, these items will be discussed at the meeting and shall be submitted to vote by tabulator at Knowlton Hall on Tuesday, May 2nd, between 6 a.m. and 8 p.m. So they're not actually calling the vote day They're just saying you're taking the information from the referendum and you're voting on it for the town budget.
I'll just take a picture of that so I have the names.
Yeah, this is just our budget schedule. Here, take a picture of this one too. That's what I got from Christine. And she calls it on the notice, Ashford Annual Town Budget Meeting for the 18th. Any questions, guys? No, good. Old business, I didn't have anything on there. Okay, agenda items for the next meeting. The next meeting is April 20th. And that would be after the annual town meeting. I guess we can leave it open to, I don't think anything's gonna change. Go ahead, Jess.
Yeah, I think budget-wise, it should probably be the same, but I just think you should add an annual report, which should start bugging me on that, and I'll start bugging all the different offices.
Okay. We had put that in when we asked them to submit their
So there should be a stack of them waiting for me.
somewhere. Okay, so maybe you need to get in touch with Sherry. I don't know if she'd actually get them or not, or if Bill would get them. Sherry or Bill, to see if they've been turning any in. And we'll give them the timeline. And what did I say that was? 6 months after. So they have to have certified copies of the, oh, that's the audit annual. Audit. Okay, here's the annual report. So the report's given at the end of each fiscal year, but the tax collector to the Board of Finance must be printed in the annual town report. Oh, here's all the items you talked about that you were asking what you needed. I'll give you a copy of this. Let's see. So here it says the annual town report is filed in the town clerk's office within 60 days of the end of the fiscal year. So we should let them know that, we're running out of time,
Yeah, you said that was 60 days? at the end?
60 days. Yep. And it's on page 17 of the handbook for the Connecticut Board of Finance. Any questions or concerns? Okay. So we'll put the annual report thing on for the next meeting, which is April 20th. And then remarks for the good of the board. Thank you, guys. I know it's been a rough, bumpy ride, but at least it's done. Next it goes to vote. So we did pretty good this year, I think, as far as getting it to the town, considering. I appreciate y'all. Okay, Angie.
Yeah, move to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. Jay, second.
No, they want to stay here.
Second, Paul.
I got Jesse waving at me, Paul. You lost. You couldn't see him though, could you?
Could not, or I wouldn't have said anything.
All those in favor?
I.
Bye.
Bye.
Aye.
See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.